And welcome back, folks. We're back again with more Fatal Frame 3 HD Remaster, and we're here with Read Amongst Silence on commentary.
Hello.
And we're going to see what kind of trouble we can get into. So when we last left off in the last video, there were some tapes that we were instructed to find in the dead boyfriend's room.
Yes.
I keep wanting to say brother, but no, that's Miku.
Sweet home Alabama.
His clothes are still hanging up inside his closet. Nothing in here.
All right, no bodies, no bodies.
No bloody heads. That's good. Books. The desk drawer, there's a thick envelope. It is from Kei Amakura. Now, Kei is like a friend of her dead boyfriend's, I guess. Is that right? Do you know?
I think so.
Like her dead boyfriend was bros with this Kei Amakura guy, and Kei Amakura happens to be the uncle of the two twin sisters from Fatal Frame 2, if I have that straight.
Yes.
So it's all connected. So we have cassette tape number 1. Dear you. Dear me. Wow, he's addressing it to me. I got a tape on the manner of sleep urban legend from a source in the hospital. A psychiatrist had recorded the medical condition of a patient. There's a lot of background noise, as it was originally recorded on a gramophone. But the content is great. It's not quite anthropology, but I think you'd be interested too. It's a lot to ask, but I'd like you to find out about legends or cases of missing people similar to this one. Seems the cassette tape in the envelope was on the manner of sleep medical cases. So we got tape B, or is that side B? The pink tape. Seems as though there is one more old tape. So we got white tape. But it said there was 3, didn't it?
Uh-huh. Weird.
That's a bit odd. Piece of machinery that he used to collect. It's like an old-time radio and something else. Nothing in these boxes.
Like
Those boxes aren't even textured, by the way. They look like just totally blank.
But yeah, those are like 2 different old-timey radios and then a gramophone, and it's like, huh. Odd type of collection. What else?
Yeah, you must have been into like old radios or something.
I think that's like, it looks like a camera, but what I think it is it's one of those turny things to where you turn it, plays music.
Like a music box or something, maybe. Well, we got 2 tapes. I guess we can listen to those. I don't really know where the third one is. I thought it said there was 3, but...
I mean, you wrote that there was 3. Maybe you put the wrong number down?
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe you meant to, but accidentally hit 3.
Let me check downstairs. Maybe the last one is mailed to us or something. Because from time to time in this game, you do get mail delivered. My God, that's sexist. What about the female? Shut up.
Shut up.
Okay. Front door is kept locked, blah, blah, blah. Shoe rack is full of used shoes. She keeps her dead boyfriend's shoes on the shoe rack? Why?
People grieve in different ways.
I mean, I don't think he's going to be needing shoes where he is.
No, but my mom kept my father's clothes like hung up for a while. Kept a lot of his
Mm,
stuff in the same place.
mm, okay, nothing strange in the mirror. Do we have film? Let me check the film room. Also, what is this? The toilet door. Wait, so they have two bathrooms, one with a toilet and one with just a sink and a mirror? Is that normal for Japanese homes?
it feels just like a poor uh, setup
Yeah.
building plan.
Okay. No film to develop. All right, well, let's listen to the tapes then.
Yeah. Speaking of building plans, I bought more coffee merch.
And water is wet.
So yeah,
What'd we get this time?
SAR told on me and literally banned me from using my wallet. So
Well, it's good to know they're taking care of you.
yeah, I actually made a GIF about that. So now whenever Lily tells me to give her my wallet, I play that little GIF.
Is there ever anything in here? I'm guessing no.
Maybe one day.
Okay. So did we listen to this one? I think we listened to this one already. I don't know which one we listened to already. Red label, dirty label. I don't know. I guess we'll just listen to them all. Tape A.
In my dream, I saw my mother in that manner.
Oh no, we listened to this one.
Okay.
Inside, there was an old shrine. It was cold. Snow was falling. I could hear a song. There were so many people going into the shrine. It was like a funeral procession. I could smell incense burning. Everyone was hiding their faces. My mother was among them. No matter how many times I called her, she kept going further and further. And just before the door shut, it was like I was going to be left all alone. I saw it every day. I went in just a little bit. If I went any further, I wouldn't be able to come back. But I thought I could meet my mother in there.
Okay. Also, that stereo system she has in the background that she's listening to the tapes on with the speakers on either side, I have one very similar to that with speakers of the same color and size. So that's kind of strange. Okay, time for tape B, I guess. I guess this is like side B on the other side of the same tape.
Yes, that dream. I dreamt of the manor. Yes. Yes, my name is Sarazawa. It's the same manor. It's a big and quiet manor. It was a very cold night. It was snowing, and then the roof collapsed, and the snow started coming in. A song? It sounds like some sort of a nursemaid song. The child kept stabbing at the doll. When I
Jeez.
came to, it always hurt. There was always pain. Here, can't you see it? Look, it's right here. It's true. It kept spreading.
Okay, that took a disturbing turn there. And let's try the same dream 1.
Huh? How many times do I have to explain it? It was a manor, and it was snowing. There was blood. Lots of people lay collapsed all over. In the hallway, in the room, everywhere. Yes, it was a man in white clothes, but he had no face. There was a hatchet and blood on the walls. I always ran as hard as I could. So far. Lots of hands came out of the walls. But when I came to, somehow I was the one chasing the man. That's right. That woman. Yesterday she touched me. It was painfully cold. Even when I woke up, my body was like ice. This tattoo.
Guy's got some sick tats. Alright, I guess that's it. I don't
Nice to
see
know the
any other...
tattoo curse doesn't discriminate and takes both men and women.
Yeah. I guess we're
Was there really a
just going
third
to
tape
sleep.
and we're just missing it still? What?
Let me look. Got photos. Because, like, even if I go to sleep right now, I don't know what I'd be doing. Maybe Miku has information on that stuff we asked her to look over.
Yeah.
I like how at first Ray was like, "Oh, I don't want to go in Miku's room without permission," and now she just barges in. No problems
Have you tried
whatsoever.
sleeping? Do you need to sleep in here with me?
Ooh woo.
Again? What? Why
Ray,
does she have to
this is
say it like that every time?
Oh, this might have some connection to that photo of the passageway. Newspaper clipping. Buried mummies. Only mummies?
You
What about
can't
the
bury my
daddies?
mummy.
Yeah. What about the
Must
daddies?
be a lot of. I didn't think there were that many British people here in Japan.
It's been reported that in process of rebuilding Kukaiji Temple, which commenced last month, many mummies have been found in the walls of the hallway. In the walls of the area called the Shadow Hallway, in the temple, there were stains in the shape of humans. We saw that. That's that wall with the human-shaped
And the people in the
marks.
walls.
Yeah, there were people in the walls, too. That's not disturbing or anything. But when that hallway was restored, someone noticed there was something like a root of a tree coming out of a wall. What are you doing in the
What?
wall?
You don't. That's a personal question. Don't ask me things you don't want to know.
Digging it out, it turned out to be a mummy. Wait, what? There was a root
This
of
is
a
how
tree?
I got silenced.
A
The only time I've heard of people being in walls is when it was back in those old days with the severe punishments, like being. One of them was being, like, sealed in the walls.
yeah, like,
What is that
oh,
story? I think it was a Edgar Allan Poe story. What story was
yeah.
that?
We're thinking of the same story. I don't know what it was called, though.
The one where the guy is a jester and this guy hated him so much, got him drunk, lured him down to the bottom of like a cave system or something, old cell,
yeah.
tricked him
And then
into
Buried him in the wall. Built a wall
Yeah.
in front of him. That's creepy,
Buried him
man.
alive.
Someone noticed there was
Horrifying
something
story.
like a root of a tree. So there's a tree coming out of the wall, and it turned out to be a mummy? How do you mistake a mummy for a tree? That's weird.
Hey, it happened in Corpse Bride. He stuck a skeleton hand, for the root of a tree.
Maybe that's what happened here.
Yeah.
In the other stained areas, many more mummies were found. Quite a commotion was raised. I would think so. You just find all of a sudden that there's people buried in the walls. Yeah, I would think there would be at least a commotion.
Like, yeah,
Maybe
time to move.
Maybe a police investigation or 3. The Kukai Temple insists that they were enshrined saints. Oh yes, they were saints. We had to bury them in the walls. It's our tradition. But certain observers argue that they may have been killed in sacrifice. Yeah, no good can come of people in walls.
Plus, even if it were the Saints, that would still be a good excuse to get away with murder.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that random person? Yeah, he was a saint. Which
Yeah.
one? The other one.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, you can't bury saints in the walls. They got to play the Kansas City Chiefs next week. I mean, you can't do that before the game, you know? And there's like a whole bunch of them. There's like 55 guys on the roster or something. I mean, where are you going to bury them all? Jesus Christ. Including with their big shoulder pads and everything. That'd be a lot of work, man.
And
Anyway.
I imagine that for people important, such as the Saints, they wouldn't just randomly put them in the walls. Like, even if this is true, then they wouldn't bury them in the walls. They would make them as pillars for the temple. Like literal pillars. That way, each pillar you see, you know at least it's a saint. A saint is buried there, holding up the foundation of the temple. Sort of, I forgot the word.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'll just borrow this for a bit. Yeah, the newspaper article about buried mummies to your file.
Criticizing ancient people.
Here you go, Ray. I thought this might have something to do with that photo of the tomb. Okay, she's given me the stuff. Many bones found in the ruins. I don't know, do you want to read this? Take a turn.
All right. On the 8th of what? On the 8th, in a survey of ancient castle ruins in the northern part of the prefecture, a large number of human bones were discovered in the ground. Stacked tombstones were excavated from the center of the castle, an area thought to be the courtyard. Bone after bone was discovered beneath them.
Stacked tombstones? I mean, what kind of tombstones? Like pepperoni, supreme? Like what are we talking here? I want to know.
The living tombstones. All bones are thought to be from the time the castle was built. The burial clothes seem to indicate they are from laborers who built the castle. Jeez. I don't know. It is believed they were buried after the castle's completion to protect the plan of the castle or the location of treasure, or perhaps those who built the castle were killed as a sacrifice.
Okay.
Kind of feels like that part.
The part?
In the Muppets Treasure Island, it makes me think of the beginning of that movie where the pirate captain had all his men take all the treasure, dig a hole to bury it. Then when they were finished burying it, he basically shot all of them.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, so that so that summer job that little Bobby took helping to build the temple, not a lot of job security there. They're probably just going to murder you and bury you in the walls. Not the best summer job, I would say. Ray, about that photo of the doll on the skewer, I wasn't able to find any. Wow, Miku didn't find anything on it?
Hmm.
I thought it may be similar to the legends of
Wow.
the straw dolls passed in Tono. Anyway, it has something to do with folklore, so you might find something in one of Yu's books. I'll go take a look. I researched that abandoned
Yes,
house we
sir.
covered. I just realized I should be letting you do Miku's voice because that's what we agreed earlier in the videos, but
Oh, yeah.
go ahead, do Miku's voice then.
Here, why don't you take a look?
Okay. You want to read that too?
Okay. Should I read it in Miku's voice or?
Whatever voice you want.
Coverage of the abandoned house. Below is a summary of what a newspaper reporter told me about the coverage of the abandoned house. I didn't have time, so please take this as a reference. 1. History of the manor. They say there were several villages around the manor until the 1900s, but today only the abandoned house remains. Even the landowners does not know when or why it was built. Now only the area around the entrance is left, but originally it was a huge manor, deep and strangely shaped. It seemed an old it wa- it seemed on old maps a shrine is occasionally drawn in, but now there exists not so much as a trace of it, and not much is known about it. But on the outlying mountains, it seems a myth-like story is told that is connected to the other world. 2. The rumor of the ghost manor may be due to the myth. Wait, okay. But since long ago, the abandoned house has been called a ghost manor. Many people visit it just because of the rumor. The rumor is that you can meet the dead at the manor. And further, that the dead you meet will summon you to the other world. The rumor's origins are said to be in seances that were held in the shrine there. But that's merely a rumor, too. In any case, I think the story of the mountain connected to the other world is the source of the rumor.
Thanks, I really appreciate it. You added abandoned house to your file. Okay.
You can ask me whatever you want, okay?
Okay.
It seems like you're having a lot of nightmares lately. Are you
You
okay?
think? No, I'm not okay. I keep getting spirited away to this creepy mansion that's like a combination of Fatal Frame 1 and 2. And a
It's
creepy
raining again.
cursed tattoo is on my skin.
It's raining again.
Yeah, that's all she's got to say, okay.
Yes, thank you for that. Gosh, that hurt my throat.
Maybe just normal voice next time.
Hey, you said I could use whatever voice I wanted.
Okay. Actually, she said to go check Yu's room again, didn't she?
Oh, right, right. I was so busy using the voice, I did not pay attention to what I was reading.
There's a photograph with scenery closely resembling the scenery in the other photograph. Oh boy, this is gonna be a lot. I'll take this one.
Yeah,
Then.
this is your turn.
In many regions, particularly in the mountain areas, there remains a folk practice of dressing up dolls they make from straw, earth, or cloth, and worshipping them as idols. The doll in the picture was reported by an Iwate resident. It is called Kushimi, and when someone dies in the village, they weave the hair of the deceased into the straw and have it wear his or her kimono. I keep hitting the button. Like, no, there's no ghost trying to open the door. That's just me hitting the directional pad
Oh,
instead of the button to turn the page, because I keep thinking pressing left Goes to the next page, but no, it's just X. Anyway, the doll is fixed onto skewers and put before a shrine at the edge of the mountain. Why do I feel like these fucked up priests that do these rituals would sometimes just forget that somebody is not a straw doll and just like skewer actual people? Why do I feel like that's a thing that would happen? Doesn't it seem
They
like?
would have to be pretty out of it to do that mistake.
I mean, I don't think it would be an honest mistake. I think they would just like do it because they're evil, and they seem to like hurting people. Like, remember the first Fatal Frame where those priests were like very adamant about putting that eye gouging mask onto the poor lady, and they seem to have no
Yeah.
problem doing it whatsoever. The doll is enshrined for up to 1 month after death, and after that period passes, is cast into the river behind the shrine together with various offerings. In this region's tradition, there is said to be a cave in the mountain connecting the land of the gods. The dead who became Kushimi stand between the village and the mountain. They take upon the village's evil and head to the land of the gods. In the neighboring village, there is said to be a similar doll called Iguchi, but this one is the spirit of a person who died young and is deified in the mountains. In one interpretation, both village and mountain have a protective deity standing between the border between people and gods. In another sense, burdening the dead with evil or deifying the spirit of the young in a mountain connotes human sacrifice. I'm not entirely sure what I just read, but sure. Okay. I'm not really sure.
I'm never sure what I read. I have to read like
Yeah.
the same sentence 10 times before it clicks.
That was pretty heavy stuff, but it's basically just like some ritual they do with the dolls, putting them in a river and somehow symbolically taking the evil of the village with them to the land of the dead or something like that. Yeah, basically.
Oh, that actually does kind of fit into because in the song, there's a part that goes, if you cry, once you cry the bow, Jesus Christ, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Once you cry. Why am I suddenly forgetting it now? Priestess lying peace, sleep. Priestess lying peace. If you cry, the boat you ride will take you to the other side, and once you get there, sacred marks you will bear. Gotcha. Okay. So I was on the right track. Okay. So even in the ritual, you're supposed to board a boat and sail to the other side, carrying the woes.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking at?
What are you? I guess it was a fly. She had an ADHD moment, got distracted by a piece of lint flying around.
I was really hoping there isn't like a hand coming down from the ceiling or something. But yeah.
Nah, this isn't Silent Hill 4. I need to buy that.
Okay. There's some pretty big snowflakes there. My God, somebody's got massive dandruff.
Man, God, you need to take care of your hair, bruh.
Either that or he's salting his food. It's
you.
It's you. Okay. Oh.
Wait, are we you?
Yeah, we're playing as a dude. Yep. Instructions for special action hide added to the file. Okay, let me read that quick. Data. other... hiding moves. Making use of blind spots, Kay can hide from vengeful ghosts. Pushing the circle button, you can crouch to hide. Kay's filament has a special response to vengeful ghosts. When a vengeful ghost finds him, the filament turns red. When the ghost loses sight, it will turn blue by escaping into their blind spots. You can evade ghosts, but there are some ghosts that will pursue you everywhere. Wow,
So this
fun.
is Hey, not you.
Yeah, it's Kay. We're playing as Kay Amakura, I guess. So we're going to do that on the next video. It's been just about 30 minutes, so I will see you guys in the next video. If you enjoyed this, please give...
Oh. Just happened.
I think my mic cut out for a second there. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know how I did in the comments. And I am signing off for this one because my headphones are dying, so may your critical hits be blazing.
Bye.